Okay, so I actually kind of wanted to do a comparison because Beyonce came out with her hair care line called Sacred, and Fenty Rihanna came out with a new hair care line just recently, about yesterday or 2 days ago from when I'm recording this. And people think like, okay, they're both celebrities, they're both big, they're both in the music industry. We gotta compare them. I mean, it just is what it is. You're gonna have to compare them, okay? So we're gonna go and compare the websites, and we're just gonna come over here to the Fenty. Okay, we got the Fenty hair, and automatically you see it's bright. It's kind of muted, but it is bright. You see a variety of different hair, different textures, whatnot. Okay, you got different little bundles, all of this kind of stuff over here. So let's just go to the hair and let's look at the shampoo. Okay, we're not gonna look at everything, but let's just look at the shampoo, for example. $29. I already got 14 reviews. Must be the people who got early access. But right here she shows different hair textures. I guess this is the kinkiest it gets, which is more like a 4A, but whatever. But she's showing all of the different hair textures. Okay, while you'll love it, all of this kind of stuff is nice and bright. This is a really pretty picture too. Nice and bright, has the ingredients on here, all this kind of stuff. It's really nice. It's cute. Okay, well, I have to refresh the page, but you see all these little details right here and everything. There was a video here, but for some reason it is not trying to play. I even had an issue with trying to play it the other day. Her website is a little slow. I think it's because all the traction that's on here. But anywho, you could just see, you got the video, all this kind of stuff that's going on. You got the different hair textures, get the looks, everything here. All right, it's really pretty. You got all this other stuff on here. All right, so let's just go ahead and look at conditioner. It looks bright. Look at the colors that's here. Okay, now let's just go to behind the brand. So you see a lot of different things. So you got a black girl here, albino. You got about 3C hair. You have a variety of different hair textures in here. You got a black chick who maybe permed it, looks like. Got Asian, white girl. You have straight kinks, 4C, 4B kind of kinks going on and everything. All right. This right here, she killed it in this picture. Okay. She killed it in this picture. This picture is gorgeous to me. All right. And you see this dude is all up in her hair. Okay. All up in her hair. And it's just really nice and stylized. And yes, she tells you, girl, I wear the wigs, okay? But still, my stuff is for everyone's hair. For the people who have the texture of the wigs to everything else. Look at all this. Look at all my looks that I have. Boom, boom, boom.
And included repair in every step. I also needed products that could keep up with me and fit into my lifestyle, which we all know is crazy. Hair has always been very personal to me. It's an outlet of self-expression, creativity. I feel like it's also been markers of my evolution and growth over the years, both as an artist and as a person. So launching Fenty hair was something I was really, really passionate about.
Overall, she's going and telling you, like, yo, yes, I wear the wigs, I wear the weaves, but hey, whoever has this kind of hair texture, all right, this stuff is for you anyways. You got my hair texture is for you. It's for you. It's for you. Look at everything I got on here. I'm making sure my stuff is nice and clean ingredients and with no extra bullish up in there. And she has a very nice, colorful website. And she says, yo, I got a wild, crazy life myself. So, there's that. All right. It feels very personable and whatnot. Now, let's go ahead and look at Sacred. And then at the end of that, I'm going to go and play that video that everybody was talking about. So over here is Sacred. Okay, as you can see, it's a vastly different look that she has for her items. Everything is relatively dark on here. Let's just go and look at this. This is the shampoo. They're around the same price point for their stuff, so it's really just whichever one you want over the other one at the end of the day, or if you want to try both of them, it is what you want to do. But as you can see, the website is not as vibrant as Fenty is. You can see it's not as vibrant. You know, the colors are muted. It's just like really gray and black. At the end of the day is what you have on here. Let's go and look at some images. So you got the black background and whatnot. It looks kind of dull, you know. And as you see, it's only showing one kind of hair type on here. So you have what appears to be a black chick, and if this is her hair, maybe she's Afro, Latino or Latina, but you only see one hair texture up here. That's one of the things that's pretty interesting. You know, it says who's it for, all hair types, yet you only show one hair type on here. And the problem when you have a brand that has a face to it as opposed to a faceless, like a Cantu, for example, is because people want to see what you personally believe to be all hair textures. People want to see what you personally do with your own style. People want to see how do you style it. And when you go and say it's for everybody, yet you only have one style of hair up here, as opposed to Fenty, for example. Oh, like looking at Fenty, for example, you got the shampoo, $29. Oh, this one $30. Yeah, so like I said, around the same price. But you see the different hair textures that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kinds of hair textures that are here. Okay, people may say, okay, some of them are a little closer, whatever, but here you only see one. This one's also more vibrant and colorful. This one isn't. So that's one of the things as well. And you're just showing someone with, you know, just really wavy hair. You say it's for everybody, but we're not seeing much. You have a guy's hair up here, which, you know, that's fine, but it's not, it's over stylized, you know, and it doesn't appear to be real, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things. Now, cool beans. You got some reviews down here. You got some people who have some videos that they have added. So that is cool. But just looking at it, it looks kind of muted. It looks kind of, I don't want to say sad, but it looks kind of dull. Looks like, all right. And this is just straight up just looking at it, you know, even if you didn't know anything about the other person. Let's go and look at this. Her deep conditioner. This is a travel size. So let's just go ahead and look at it, see what's going on. Same kind of look. Okay, we got someone with a different texture of hair. Cool beans. I'm liking it. Okay, we got someone with another texture. Okay, so maybe it was just a shampoo. Okay, well, there you go. So you have that going on. Okay, and it shows you the before and after over here. Even though the after just looks like she plucked it out, or she brushed it out, picked it out, but whatnot. All right, now what I'm actually going to go to is the infamous video that people have been talking about in regards to Beyoncé and why people are saying I don't buy it. It's something about it that I just don't like still. Let's go to it. So as you see here, let's just get into this video.
The stigma and misconception is that people that wear wigs don't have long and healthy hair. That's some bullshit, because it ain't nobody business. I'll get back to my hair.
So first off, you had a lot of people who were talking about this and they were not liking it because they were saying, girl, I don't think that's even your hair, or it's not all of your hair. She has a wavy texture, so cool. And another thing about it is she put her hair up. Even when she put her hair up, it was like one of these kind of things, like, okay, let me just go ahead and do that, as opposed to, okay, let me go ahead and part my hair so you can see my scalp or something like that. You just didn't see that. It was just kind of like, okay, well, let's go and do your scalp and let's just go and, clean your scalp like this. And it didn't even appear to really be touching her scalp, the dude's hands. So that's where people were saying. They were saying the front was looking like a lace front, kind of plucked kind of thing. I don't wear wigs or weaves, so I don't know how that whole thing is and how you pluck it and make it look natural. But I've seen plenty of people who would have it. Okay. They were also saying look a little too thick at the top as well. People are just saying like, I don't buy it. At least with Rihanna, she telling you, girl, I got a wig on. I got 3 of them on actually. With you, you're saying I don't have any wigs or weaves in, but the way that you're portraying it, it would tell a different story. The way you're portraying it looks as though you have wigs and weaves in your head. Okay, so that's the thing. I'm just saying what other people are saying and what they are seeing out of this, because to me, I mean, I see it. If we're gonna keep it real, it doesn't look to be hers in my personal opinion. Now, could she have long, luscious locks and whatnot? Yes, but even just with that, it didn't look real. I went and showed you the Fenty website. Now, of course, there's airbrushing, editing, and stuff like that. Like I said, you seen that image where Rihanna was getting her hair, massaged and whatnot. And it was like that. Her eyes were closed and whatnot. You could tell his hand was up in her hair. They may be like, well, her hair is 1 inch long. Well, you could still see that it was up in her hair. This one, you didn't see all that. And also to add on to that, there was no, like I said, outside of the regular editing that you have, there was no filter. Even when Rihanna was showing that video, the little intro video showing all her different hair textures, there was no filter. Beyonce got this Korean light skin, wide eye filter thing going on. I don't know. Okay, someone in the comments was saying it was like a Korean filter where it makes you look younger because her face was like, it was like that. It made her face look a little sunken, made it look brighter, made her face look more like that as opposed to rounder, and her eyes look bigger. Well, why would you add filters to something that you're promoting? And you may say, okay, well, people add filters. Well, not to a hair product. I've never seen someone put filters all over their face to go and promote a hair product. It's like Rihanna being like, okay, I got this mascara. Let me go and get these things that make their eyes as big, make my eyes look as big as my glasses are right now. And let me go and put my mascara on and make your eyes pop. You would say, girl, that looks crazy. We know for a fact that you just put a filter on. I'm not buying that. Take that filter off. This is my real eyes. These are my real eyes, y'all. You would be like, You would call her out on her BS. Okay, so that was also another thing. It's the quick cuts up in here. It's the filters that are happening too. And it's like, I guess I'm confused. Why do you need all the filters? Why do you need the quick cuts? Just show what you got. You could give us some images. Some people may say, okay, well, she did a video where she had a video where she was getting her hair done, whatever. And she was also holding holding like the scalp, holding like the front part where your baby hairs are, as though, which I've never done anytime I've gotten my hair washed. In that video or that picture with Rihanna, she wasn't doing that either. And any other, wash and go video, twist out video, wash your hair video, I've never seen someone hold their head like this while they're washing their hair. It's always, let me just go in, and if you're anything like me, your hair ain't really going, fingers aren't really going through the hair like that. Okay, now unless you got to do some separating or something like that. So I get not rubbing it all the way through, even though really with her hair, you could have, when she, blowed it out, she could have done it. Let me kind of make this side look a little, since I fluffed that one out. But that's the thing, at the end of the day, you could have, when your hair was blown out, you could have went straight from the scalp all the way down. And she didn't do that. And people were expecting her to do that, but she didn't do that. So that was, it's all of those kind of things combined as to why people are like, people will still buy it. People will still, she's going to still sell out. But I feel like Rihanna may be more successful in that way because she's being more transparent and she's being more open. She's being more real. She's telling you, girl, this is a wig I got on. Okay. I'm selling hair products for everybody. Okay. Y'all see my different hairstyles. And y'all see right here, I cut my hair real short, real tiny. And guess what? My hair's getting shampooed. Okay, there's no filters, there's none of this extra stuff besides, extra camera lighting and professional camera editing that you have to do anyways. But let me know what you all think down below.